welcome to our video. Today we are discussing about how to train a marathoner or what a marathon training should look like. We are going to discuss from a strength and conditioning perspective, because here we'll be not only talking about the pace runs and tempo runs and all those things, because that is something I know each and every marathoner knows about it. What today I'm going to focusing more is on what should be their physical preparedness, what should be their strength, what should be their power generation, what we have to talk about flexibility and all these components. Because majority of the times when marathoners do come to us with the aches and pains in their knee or in the lower back or sometimes in the shoulder as well. So why these pains do occur? The reason over here is they are lacking in their strength and conditioning protocol. Now what exactly should be included in the strength and conditioning protocol? So the first and foremost thing according to me is the speed training. Now don't get shocked by that word that why marathoners need speed training. It is very important because when they are going to sprint at the start of their marathon or at the end when they have to overcome their counterparts, that's the time they are going to land up with some or the other injuries. Now speed training is very important because in speed training we work more on the running mechanics, how the marathoners are running, whether their cycle, the lower leg cycle is completely in a cyclical position or whether it is more of back leg mechanics are coming or too much of front leg mechanics are coming. So we have to figure out what exactly is the movement. We have to teach them how exactly they have to generate the speed with the front leg mechanics rather than jumping and moving in this direction where the center of gravity is falling too much ahead of their body. So that's the main crux of the speed training. Next, again, for the power training, yes, the power training for our marathon runners should be slightly lower, but it should not be completely no for power training, because power training is where they are able to understand how to generate the force from their body, which is very crucial in order to maintain their proper running mechanics and in order to improve the speed of their run. So for that we usually take into consideration the plyometric drills like with jump and stick, and then as the athlete is much better, we progress to the box drills, but again the intensities are very low. We don't keep on progressing the power training to a very high extent because it has a negative effect on the aerobic capacity of the athlete. So power training is one. The another what we consider is the Olympic lifts, in that like where we focus more on the power cleans for our athlete, above knee cleans and all such things. We don't more go for the snatches and all, but the cleans are something which we do consider for our marathoners. And the next and foremost thing what we take into the consideration is improving their strength. So majority of the times you see if the marathoner haven't done any strength and conditioning program, they do lack into the symmetry of the body. So their right side is more stronger than the left side or vice versa and so on. So here in the strength training we do focus on building up the symmetry in their body, because as they go on running the marathon, when their body is going to fatigue, their dominant side is going to take up, and that is the time where they are going to face the muscle imbalances, and then the knee pain or the low back pain is going to come in the picture. So in order to avoid that, we have to maintain a good symmetry between the dominant as well as the non-dominant side. It is not only in the lower body, but you have to consider the upper body as well, because upper body training is very crucial. If the arm movements are proper, definitely their lower body mechanics are going to improve, and thus their running mechanics are going to be better. So this is how the complete programming of our marathoner happens, and we do recommend you to please consider the speed, the power and the strength component equally in a marathon training protocol. So if If you have liked this video, please hit on the notification bell because we'll be coming up with many more such videos. So stay tuned, take care, until then, bye.